Last weekend or the weekend before, I actually got to finally use my Christmas present from Warren, which was an awesome trip up to...
From who?
From Was. It was an awesome trip up to Le Manoir restaurant up in Great Milton near Oxford for a cookery course with a professional chef.
This is the Raymond Blanc cooking school.
Did I say that?
No.
Oh, Raymond Blanc. One of the things we did was souffle. I have been wanting to make souffle on Crash Test for ages. Now this version of souffle starts with what is called a creme patissiere. Is that correct?
Creme patisserie, I think.
Kind of a thick custard. Gives you a much more stable souffle, I think. There are souffle recipes that don't have it.
I'm just getting the hand actions here because they seem to be key to the...
Anyway, so first thing, 500 mils of milk. Boiled.
Boiled or just heated?
Boiled. You've just got to stop second guessing me. You were doing this last time.
Yeah, well, you've got to explain things as you go. Vanilla Pods last made an appearance in our creme brulee episode some time ago, I think. We should credit Raymond Blanc's cooking school for this recipe too, because this is really their recipe,
yeah,
isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. These teeny tiny little black seeds from a kind of orchid.
So just 1 pod's worth of seeds go in there, yeah? Now, are you going to chop those, or are you just going to chuck the whole sticks in?
Yep. Now I don't want it to burn or anything as it just comes up to the boil. I'm going to take it off and put it on the lowest heat, below a simmer if I can, for 5 minutes. These soufflés, lots of eggs. For the creme patisserie, 6 yolks.
So why are you using that extra bowl? You've got whites in there, yolks in there, and what's this one for?
If I stuff it up, I'm not contaminating the egg white rather. Cream together your 6 egg yolks and 100 grams of caster sugar.
About 4 ounces.
It's 3.5 ounces. Actually, that's 5 minutes, so take that off the heat now. Look at the volume increasing.
Yeah, I don't think you want it to get too stiff,
Leave it there.
I think so. To me, that looks pretty good.
25 grams of plain flour, 25 grams of corn flour.
Pour approximately 1/3 of the hot milk onto the egg mixture and whisk until well blended.
The importance of doing this quickly is so that the milk doesn't cook the egg prematurely.
Just until it's well blended. Now pour that back into there. Come on, you're getting blender happy. Put the blender down. You've got to be blender happy. Now put that back on the heat and bring up to 70°C. Milk frothing thermometer here.
We don't need it yet.
Why not?
Oh, just wait a minute.
Bring it up to 70°C for 10 minutes, whisking continuously. Do not
shit.
boil.
And here, look,
Do not boil.
Quick, give me the whisk, give me the whisk, give me the whisk. Well, it's
Well, you've got
thickening.
this on high.
You've got to whisk this all the time, otherwise lumps will form.
What are we coming up to, 50?
Egg yolk is one of the most excellent environments for harbouring the salmonella bacteria. And if
Really?
you don't cook it for a specified period of time, once it cools down, the salmonella will grow.
Well, you're not clocking 70, so should we turn the burner back up a bit?
Look, can you see how it's getting really thick? Oh God, turn it down.
Do you want the blender?
Once it reaches this temperature, it stabilises and it's not going to curdle then. It's probably thickened as much as it's going to. We're past the lumpy danger zone, but we're not past the salmonella danger zone.
Right.
That's why we have to cook it at 70 degrees for 10 minutes. Okay, so iced water. I just cleaned the spatula because it had
Raw egg
on it, so it's clean. And then you can store that in the fridge for, I don't know, a couple of days. It's lovely, thick custard. Preheat the oven to 190 degrees Celsius. We're going to make a Grand Marnier souffle, but at this point you could add pretty much anything, like you could add some caramel, I don't know,
some other
lemon juice or some other liqueur. We've got to butter the dishes. Oh, I thought I'd let you do that.
Alright.
Okay, so that has to be buttered. If you miss a spot, the rising will be uneven. That's it. And sugar as well, caster sugar, also helps make the soufflés rise evenly and gives them a nice crust apparently.
So just tip a bit in.
Not too much.
Sort of bump it round.
Yep. Yeah, but no.
I know what I'll do. Just hang on.
What are you doing?
I'm shaking it all about. There we go.
No.
Look, perfectly coated. Look at that.
Yeah, I have to admit
Yeah,
that's perfectly coated.
isn't it?
Yeah. I'll do the last one, the easy way.
Go on then with your chefy, fancy, schmancy, Raymond Blanc, Frenchy ways. What a fastidious bloody...
But wasn't that a lot easier?
No, I don't think so. Just move these out of the way so we've got a bit of room to work. That's probably been in the ice water for long enough, that stuff, hasn't it?
Okay, 200 grams. 2 egg yolks. Along with 30 mils of Grand Marnier. Oh, it's gone horribly lumpy. Clean off the beaters and then do it electrically.
Reckon that's ready now?
I don't think it's going to come any smoother. Now this is supposed to be kept warm. I wonder if we should just put it in a bowl of boiling water or something.
Put it in a bowl of hot tap water. Okay, so keep that warm.
Now we're supposed to have 4 egg whites. Now we've got a dilemma. There's 6 egg whites in there and there's 2 in there. But if we kind of add about double that much, a bit less.
Yeah, I think you're in serious danger of losing the plot here. I don't think you should guesstimate with egg whites.
Well, we don't have any other choice because we haven't got any more eggs.
Oh, okay.
A clean dry bowl, 40 grams of sugar and a teaspoon of lemon juice. 4 egg whites.
Got soft peaks there or not?
I think that's soft peak, so let's add the sugar and a teaspoon. Just got a teaspoon, yeah?
Of lemon juice. It says over there in the recipe firm but not too stiff.
But
is that firm?
No.
That's there?
I reckon.
Okay. Whisk a quarter of the egg whites into the pastry cream for 2 or 3 seconds until smooth.
Don't have to be too delicate at this stage. It's the next lot that you have to be much more careful about. It's got to be very uniform. Is that a tautology? Okay, put the rest in. Fold delicately.
You don't want to knock the air out of it, obviously.
Right, but you have to make sure it's fully incorporated.
You're not beating, you're not whisking, you're folding. I reckon you're there, Lynn. I reckon if you go much longer, you're going to knock the bejesus out of it.
I think you're right. Okay, fill it to the top. Spatula it off. Now, this is important. You have to run your thumb around the inside to form a separation between the souffle and the dish.
And the lip of the dish.
Halfway through, I'm going to give a little surprise. Black chocolate.
Oh, where does this idea come from?
Where do you think?
Raymond Blanc?
Where? I don't think we're going to get 4 out of this which makes me worry.
Well, we got some small ramekins.
Yeah, but
look,
listen,
there's
there's not enough time.
Small ramalama ding dong.
Oh, I know, actually. Well, okay. And straight in?
Straight into the oven. Okay, 190C for how long?
8 to 10 minutes.
Now, a small little ramekin there. She's going to make one more souffle. A small souffle. A soufflette, perhaps. Well, hang on. You can't bloody open an oven when there's souffle in there, Len. Can you?
Yeah.
Well, how do you know this?
Because I saw them do it at the thing school.
Well, that's it.
Okay, that's 8 minutes. Are you ready?
Are we going to take them out or just have a look to see if they're ready?
Oh.
Oh, look at that.
Wow. What I'm going to do is open it and give them a wobble and see if they're done. You ready?
Yep.
They're
Man, look
quite
at those
wobbly.
Give them another 2 minutes and then they're definitely coming out.
Well, look at the size of them. Well, they rose. They didn't rise evenly though.
That's an excellent result, I think. Now, they have gone a bit lopsided, but is that...
No, it's not really acceptable. It's wrong. But anyway, what are you going to do? What about that little fella?
Oh, but you'll have him for seconds. Hey, look, you forgot the icing sugar.
It's very nerve-wracking. I'm not sure it's worth it.
It's got a very eggy smell about it.
Yeah, that's good. Although maybe ever so slightly undercooked. Oh no, it's quite cooked.
What happened?
I inhaled a bit of icing dust.
Describe it. Taste, texture.
A bit eggy.
Yeah, but that's okay. I think that's from the creme patisserie. I think if you didn't use creme patisserie, it wouldn't be as eggy.
I was hoping it would make it less eggy, but anyway.
Custardy, eggy sort of flavour.
I think it's a little bit undercooked. Nice and boozy. Our temperature might have been a bit too hot.
So it's cooked too quickly on the outside and not uniform. Well, let me try.
Okay.
It is quite eggy, almost towards the scrambled egg sort of flavour of egginess, but I quite like it.
Inhaled.
Yeah, I just inhaled
Icing sugar
dust. Definite hit of Grand Marnier there.
Absolutely.
No, it's good. I mean, look at that. I don't think that's... I think that's cooked. That's right. That texture is correct.
Yeah, it is too.
Oh, I got the bit of chocolate.
Oh, did you? Is it all melty?
Look at that. Like finding a penny in your pudding at Christmas time.
Would you do it again? Or is it too much trouble?
Well, I mean, you can make a souffle without creme patisserie doodle-lacky, can't you?
Better get the other one out. Look at that little fella.
He doesn't look too bad, does he? I can't believe you're having a second one.
It's only little.
Oh.